In the public reading of the Aseret HaDibros, we find two methods of reading in terms of the Tamei HaMikra. We'll focus on the public reading of the Aseret HaDibros with Tam HaElyon. What happens with Tam HaElyon is that we break up the Aseret HaDibros into Dibros, and this has an impact on the vowels. The Vilna Gaon points out that this has a particular meaning and significance with regard to Lo Tirtzach, because if you would read it as part of a longer pasuk, it would be Lo Tirtzach, but with Tam Elyon, it becomes one of the dibros in and of itself, and it has a separate unit. The Lo Tirtzach with a pasach is converted into a Lo Tirtzach with a kamatz. And the Gaon explains that both are correct in the area of Edus. You can have a Ritzicha in which two witnesses will testify against an innocent person, falsifying their testimony. They will bring death to that person and misery to the entire family. That's Lo Tirtzach with a pasach. Lo Tirtzach with a kamatz is when you close your mouth, is when witnesses could come and save a person who's being accused of a capital crime. And instead, Lo Tirtzach, they close their mouths and they fail to give testimony. Two categories and methods of Ritzicha. And this, I think, has an impact in many, many other areas of human life. Take, for example, during the Holocaust, there were those who destroyed us. That's Lo Tirtzach. And then there were countries that, claiming neutrality, violated Lo Tirtzach by closing their mouths. And instead of protesting the brutality and the assassination of Jewish people, they were quiet. In the realm of Jewish education, likewise, you can have parents or other institutions that will openly vilify that which is sacred to us and our religious customs. That's Lo Tirtzach. And then there are others who simply give no education, no guidance whatsoever. Nothing about Judaism. That's Lo Tirtzach with a kamatz. And I think what we're seeing today in the diplomatic realm are these two categories of Ritzicha. We're seeing countries that will support our enemies and openly, Lo Tirtzach, will vilify the Jewish people. And there are those who sit on the sidelines. The Torah says, Lo tamid al dam reacha. They silently wait it all out, and instead of expressing protest or support for Israel, they are quiet. Yiratzah, may it be His will that in our lives we avoid all of these. In a public reading of the Sefer Torah, we read it as Lo Tirtzach. We don't suspect that anyone in the community would be guilty of Lo Tirtzach, of murder or anything like that. But there may be people who, unfortunately, did not protest and object against those who are trying to destroy us. And Chalila, we might be violating Lo Tirtzach with the comments. And we hope and we pray that we'll fulfill this and all of the Aseret HaDibros, all of Parshas VaEtchanan, which is chock full of mitzvahs. Ken Yiratzon. Amen. Have a great Shabbos.